Internet's been pretty well tonight, so ideally the quality will be more like normal, instead of higher pixelization. I need to put away an external hard drive, so that's just gonna take a quick moment. What quest is even close? I'm curious, this dungeon... I wonder what level it's for. Looks like I just hit the level for it. Interesting. I think we'll just do quest for now, though. I think I want to hit the 60. And I'm working on catching up tethering as well, so I'd rather get like cloth and stuff. I think quest-wise, we're gonna go into the caves here, the mines. Because all the others are further away. Oh, that is... I am curious if there isn't a bank here. I don't think there is. There might be... Yeah, there's a bank in here. So later on tonight, we'll just go through here, I guess. And get the city. There is a flight path, right? Yeah, there. And apparently, I think I read there's an actual portal to like Stormwind in there, so that'll be helpful. Because otherwise, if I want to go back, I have to go through the Dark Portal. Which isn't a big deal, but it is technically out of the way. There's a repeatable quest there. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's PvP. Got it. I think the mine entrance is over here. Yeah. think there's totally supposed to be monsters here. I guess someone came through recently.
Have a target.
Actually kind of interesting. The view outside of here, because like it's moving so fast. It almost looks like it's a fog or something, but I know it's the space. I'm guessing those are the ones that went through earlier to clear it out.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Wait a minute, there's a water fountain here? A water fountain. Wait, what? Oh, well, but... Not even. Literally just stopped right here. Okay. Out of nowhere. It's possible they just respawned, and that's why. Because that person was not there before. Interestingly, the mini-map shows it kind of going around the corner. I think there's an invisible wall, though. I think since my current quest is only to kill these, I'm gonna start heading back. Because there should definitely be at least like 4 on the way. Oh wow, this is funny.
Recharging. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. Not enough mana. That's still recharging.
Cool, this will be the last one. Perfect. I guess I get an extra. Oh, and a third one.
My mana is low. I need more mana. My mana is low.
Haven't got much time to talk, traveler. That is unless you're willing to help with this mind trouble. My Bronzebeard's bronze. Beard, you've done it. You're a hero, adventurer.
Okay, my Bronzebeard. Fine.
Those infernal Ganar keep scurrying into the mine. For each one you kill, 2 or 3 more seem to take its place. There's got to be someone down there in the deepest reaches of the mine directing the incursion. You seemed to do well against them last time, and Light knows you're the only one brave enough to venture back into the mine. Find out who's responsible for this disturbance and make him pay.
Off with it.
Okay, so that was the guy with the drill. I had like a drill arm. it tickles me that Succubus still have the same death cry as Warcraft 3. Basically, like, tune for tune. Bruh. Nice. Okay. I was afraid that he was gonna go after the boss. But I guess he doesn't have that quest. That's fine. Oh, he has a big aggro range. They make really unhappy noises too. I sometimes forget that you can bandage other people instead of just yourself.
Here there.
I'm glad you managed to take care of a what did you say he called himself? Z-Crop. From your description, it sounds more like an it than a him.
Okay.
But all that matters is, it's dead.
Off with you.
I don't think it's up to you to choose their pronouns. I don't need to go back in, but they helped me, so I'm gonna go back in.
The target.
They're definitely vocal. I think this is better than mine. Yeah, every stat's better. Wonder how it looks. I guess it looks blue. Where are they going? I don't know. I think I like this one better aesthetically, but we'll go with this one because it just is better stat-wise. Well, one, birds, one, you're not wrong. But two, it was the large orc that had like a drill for an arm. They were the ones that I was talking about. Will this really give me like 7 gold? I think I'm gonna sell it. Yeah, they're doing another quest. Bye-bye. it was suppression. Then next level, I can get Siphon Life. So that'll be good. I can use this now too. Okay, we're gonna sell this. I need to check out. There's a quest in here. Yeah.
Sid's the name. It's nice to see some new faces around here. What can I do you for?
Yeah, it's gonna give me basic new 7 gold. I'll take it. I need the money more right now than the crafting materials. Yeah, it looks like a kidney bean or something, but yeah, it's a filtered drainage water. It's the next level of drinking. But anyways, I don't know if you knew, but for WoW, you can get food and that'll heal you like your health. Someone's doing something. And then fluids will like help with your mana, right? So.
We were having a problem with Arakoa bandits raiding many of our supply caravans, so I hired some dwarves to take care of them. They were brothers. Grimney Longbeard was the oldest.
Drain, but yeah, Drain.
Those crazy dwarves.
I also just noticed
food or ammunition. Maybe
this
you can
top
go check up
has
on
a
them.
really
The Arakoa's hideout, the Den of Halesh, can be found
sharp
to the
neck.
far west of here, beyond the Great Fisher.
But like angle-wise, and then
northwest of there, south of
it's a
Dust
tall,
Ravine.
like turtleneck. Yeah, I mean, don't ask questions you're not prepared to have the answers for. In that regard, but yeah. But okay, they want me to check on some doors. Okay, what the hell is going on in this tavern? I think it's on the 2nd floor. What is going on in this room? What have I walked into? What is going on? Do I need help? If I need help, I'll help. Otherwise, I'm just like, what is going on? What was killing me was the corpse, or not the corpse, but like the body of Colonel Jules or whatever. They were just like floating around in their sleeping position. Wild. Okay. If I had to give a guess on what was happening upstairs before I saw it, I would not have thought that. Like, I don't know if I ever would have thought that. I do need to take a quick break though. I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. Took a little bit longer because I wanted to get some pickles. I think I'm just gonna vendor this staff. Cause like, it's supposedly rare, but even when I put it on the market...
I was only an infant when my father was deployed to this wasteland.
Sid's the name.
I put it up on the market like twice for a really cheap price. Like, the first time I sold it for like 40, and the second time it was like 20, and like no one bought it. So, like, at this point, I'm spending more money on deposit fees. So, just gonna get rid of it.
Be careful.
I always have a craving for pickles. I guess, I don't know. It has been quite a week though. How's your Friday been though, Birds? Okay, I have a couple options here. I can swing up here and check out what's going on over here, but I could also go this way to get that quest and then hit up this city. There is no flight path here, so I have to keep going up here. Alternatively, we can go this way. And I can actually get to this city. I think I'll do that, because I can go to the bank then. I mean, you could argue that they're both quote-unquote energy. But I seem to recall, I was about to ask, like, what kind of batteries you pulling out and stuff like that, but I think I recall you were doing it for your bicycle, or something like that, your bike, your e-bike, rather. But also, on the pickles, I have a variety of pickles. I have some kosher pickles. I have some, like, chopped up ones, slices. I have relish. And then, unlike regular pickles, I have, like, dill. Kind of, like, in the sauce, right? The sauce. And the juice. And then I have sour pickles, too. The sour pickles are my favorite, but I don't think I can eat those, like, back to back to back. Where I could totally eat the dill ones back to back. Check it out, got some floating rocks over here. I was gonna say, like, can you even get over there? And like, maybe not normally, but when you get a flying mount, you could. But I think you have to be 70 for that. There's supposed to be some named ghosts over here, though. I need to kill those. I see, so just a few. Cells, kind of like how mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I know it's unrelated. It's like power cells, but I couldn't help myself with the joke. I am so tempted to try and make this, but there seems like there won't be any payoff. Because I'll just get here and then that's it. Did you watch any interesting movies recently, though? I thought you usually watch stuff like every night or something. I wonder if I was a gnome, if you could fit in here. Because it almost looks like you can. If the hitbox was smaller. I see. Oh wow, that's pulling my memory. They did multiple live-action Scooby-Doos, right? I feel like they did. Maleficent, is that the recent one? I think it was like the past, like a couple years ago, right? Or is there like a new one that came out? I forget. I see. 'Cause I think there was something coming out like this year, but I don't know if it was that or something else. I just thought something silly as well. They're called uncontrolled voidwalkers. But I could technically subjugate them. And then they would be controlled. But they would be a controlled, uncontrolled voidwalker. Ha 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 ha. I just thought that's funny. Also, I just noticed the quest name. Voidwalker's Gone Wild. They really went in with these quest names, huh? Interesting. Wonder what that's for. Maybe it's like an enchanting thing. I guess the guild's inviting some new characters for alts. I need to step away. This is way too dangerous for me.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I mean, if my Project Zomboid gameplay was anything to go by, that is actually 100% accurate. Because, if I remember correctly, there were not any mods that let you make your own pickles. Like, even if you were to farm cucumbers, there wasn't one that allowed you to, like, pickle them. At least back whenever I was playing. But still, yeah, every pickle was sacred. It was like, from the zombie land with the Twinkies. That's how I would put it. Well, I looked, believe me, birds. I looked into it extensively at the time. And, oh Jesus. What I remember was there was one mod that lets you grow cucumbers. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So there was one mod that let you grow cucumbers. That was an addition. And then there was a different mod that let you pickle things. There were two mods, actually. One of them allowed you to, in theory, make pickles. but it was not supported and it didn't function in the latest updates. And this is back in B41, before B42 came out. And then the other one that let you pickle stuff didn't have pickles. So, believe me, I checked. I looked for any way to get more pickles. Like, make my own pickles.
It's too far away.
To your point though, it's possible that someone did finally make a mod for it. I'd have to check again whenever I start playing. Aha! I made it all the way to the top here.
Need to get closer. That's still recharging.
Check it. We have... I don't think this was the plant we saw before, was it? Maybe. So I remember you calling out the jagged teeth, but I don't know if this was the same one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you remember more than I did. Oh, there's a filter change right here. It's a... Hold on. Okay, right now it's red, purple, red, purple. Red, purple, red, purple. I'm hoping that person's got it figured out. Get the level 70. If they don't figure it out, they're definitely more efficient, that's for sure. In a one-on-one, mine would definitely win. I can't can't see how much health this guy has, but I'm pretty sure it's nowhere near the same amount he has. There is this thing you can see their stats though, which is kind of cool. Yeah, they have 314 stamina. Basically 50% damage reduction on armor. And they have decent intelligence, which gives them more mana for their spells. Yeah. I don't have this talent, but there is this one right here, Demonic Knowledge, where you get extra spell power based on your pet's stamina plus intellect. And it's pretty good, but what I've read is apparently it doesn't scale as well late game, like all the way like super late. So it's not like a big deal per se, but like if you look at the numbers, at a certain point, your pet stops getting extra stamina and intelligence. Like you'll get a little bit more because I think your stamina and intelligence translates to them in some capacity. Yeah, you can see there. But when you compare it to just like getting flat extra spell power and stuff like that at higher levels, it just doesn't compete as much from what I've read. And again, this is like min-maxing high-end level, so not like a massive deal, but a technical difference.
I can't pass that yet.
And what's interesting is the build I'm going for, I'm gonna get the Shadow Mastery here, which just gives me a flat bonus damage to all my shadow stuff. And in theory, that will continue to scale. I think. Yeah, because it increases a percentage. So, like, as I increase it, it continues to increase exponentially, right? Where with a pet, it'll eventually just kind of be incremental. But I digress. I do spreadsheets all day, so. That's just what I do in my free time.
Out of range.
I think the closest I can do to washing them is to give them bandages. I can technically funnel them my blood. Life essence. Does that count? Like that? There. All done.
It's too far away.
Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind and remember that washing my pet means feeding them my blood. A blood transfusion, as it were.
Out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Actually, just a few more, and then we can move on. Okay, I guess it just went over my head because I'm not seeing it, but maybe I'm not looking hard enough.
I'll never take another shortcut again. I swear. How was I supposed to know the skies? Oh. This is perfect! In fact, I think it's going to work so well, I might just have to redesign the engine to take advantage of all this extra power. If I mean when we get out of here, I'll have to show my design to everyone back at Area 52.
Hold up. Hold up. Does this work in, like, dungeons? This could be helpful. Interesting.
Glad I could help.
I'm gonna be real with you, birds. I don't remember what I said about that. Okay, I'd be like, you can DM me the details to remind me, but I don't think you can DM on YouTube. Check it. Skeleton. Oh shit, hold on.
That's still recharging.
Okay, let's get back to this.
I can't pass that.
Gotcha. I'll be here.
That's still recharging.
These are pretty big eggs. Which means one of two things. The eggs grow, which isn't unheard of. Or they're laid really big. Which would be interesting. It looks like these do not drop eggs, actually. I guess it's just the big ones. Also, hi Hypertosis. It's been a while. Yeah, I am. I'm finally in the Outland. So that's cool. And I'm really close to getting the Siphon Life talent, so that's exciting. Because that basically caps out, like, my abilities. I feel like Ravager flesh is used for cooking. I mean, other than recent events, I guess. How are you doing? So tempted to check it out over here. I wonder if you just die if you fall. Or if you just fall forever. Oh cool, there's a waterfall. Check that out. Only the best, Pyritosis. Speaking of, I need to hit this. I am curious. Does the game, I guess Pyrotosis, I am curious. Does the game, like, let you make, like, anything you want? Or is it just stuff based on IRL, chemicals? I guess.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Ingredients, I guess is the way to put it, maybe. Jesus, look at these. I don't know what class this would be for, but you get 40 stamina from these gloves. That's like 400 health. And like technically for me, it would be whatever 15% of that is. That's wild. I see. So it's just like you're not making anything new, like explicitly, but you are mixing, or but you are doing two things. You're either like cross, what's the way to put it? It's not like cross-contamination, but like, trying to think how to describe it. But I'm guessing you're not making any like brand new things, only modifying existing things that like we already have in real life. You're not making like space cocaine or anything like that. I don't know. In Minecraft. Well, it's not in Minecraft, it's in a video game, but it also literally is. Who sent me something? Was it you? It was you. I see, yeah. I knew of the game. I guess I wasn't really sure of the explicit mechanics and how that works out. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of what was it. God, there was... In Metalocalypse, there was an episode where they had like a very unique name of a concoction. Like Alabama liquid snake something. I can't remember what it was. I gotta look it up real quick. It was Totally Awesome Sweet Alabama Liquid Snake. There you go. Also, I think Birds is not here, but this is totally a new plant. I will get a picture for them. I am curious though. Like how high does it scale up? Like, do you get like a whole-on organization with hirelings and stuff like that? Or is it more just, like just you, I guess, right? It's okay, First. I just assumed you're AFK because you told me that you were. But I did take a screenshot of it, so we can look at it again later on. Whenever you're back in. I see, Pyritosis. So, but is it just like, you can get like bleh. Is it just like you can get a couple people? Or can you make like a whole organization, right? Because there's a difference between like getting a couple of runners, maybe a guard, versus running like a massive organization, like with warehouses and stuff like that.
That's still recharging.
Interesting. So by in the future, you mean like in your gameplay, or it's like an early access game and it's supposed to come later on during development? I don't know if it's early access or not. I thought it was, but maybe it's not anymore. Okay, we're gonna go through here and then go to the city. Gotcha, gotcha. I wonder if these are supposed to be empty or if someone just came by and killed everyone recently. I see. It always depends with early access. Because some people just take the money and run, right? And then others, whenever they try to, excuse me, when they try to scale up, they just can't manage it, right? For one reason or another. Oh, this is cool. Oh, look at this. Damn. On my hunter, I will definitely get this moth at some point. Unless it's just like useless. But this is cool. Okay, enough gushing over bugs. You know, at first, I hadn't really questioned it, but the thought of trees here makes me wonder, like, how much oxygen is here? I guess we're fine, because we have people in Hellfire Peninsula with no issue. But that's actually something that could be a problem. I guess I don't understand that statement, birds, because bones don't do that. But maybe it's something obvious and I'm just missing it. Also, there's totally arrows pointing into here. Let's see if this does anything. No, nothing. Okay, I'm guessing it's a quest or something. Oh, I meant, I guess maybe it didn't come through, because I have a, I don't know, I guess I have a little accent or something, but, I said bugs, like insects, the moth, not bones, bugs. Okay, focus. The flight path. Here. I guess regardless of everything I just talked about, you are also correct in that I do love gushing over bones.
Where would you like to fly to?
Okay, and I was promised there's supposed to be portals here. This is cool. I want a void locker like that. There they are. Check it out. I think that's Darnassus. That's definitely Stormwind. That's Ironforge. Cool. I guess the Horde ones are over here. Can I get close or are they gonna kill me? Okay. I don't know if it would allow me to go through. Because I would just like insta-die. Oh, I'm guessing this is The train eye place, yeah, Exodar, and then WoTL. And then these are empty. Interesting. Interestingly, this torch is making a noise, the music. And it seems like it's only that one. Oh, this one is too. Anyways. I think I need 325 on first aid. So not yet. Bank, that's right. I see. How long did they take to test them? Is it like an instant thing, or is it like you need to test it multiple times for like an average?
State your business.
Okay, wow. Or NVIDIA. I guess it's time to crash. Any second now. There we go. I need to roll back the driver again. I haven't done it again since last time. And I thought I got to the rollback, but I need to go even further back. So Pyritosis, to catch you up, the long story short is the NVIDIA graphics driver is crashing when streaming and encoding every so often. There's like a memory leak or something. I've been rolling back to previous versions of my drivers to try and resolve it, but I haven't hit one that doesn't have the issue yet. So... And at first, I wasn't sure if it was like a real issue or not. But then other people are starting to complain now. So like, it's definitely an issue that the NVIDIA needs to take a look at. Yeah, because I ruled out everything, and then I'm like going into the event viewer for my system logs and stuff like that. And there's definitely one for the graphics driver crashing. Windows Game Bar was crashing too, even though I don't even use it. But I completely ripped that bitch out. So it can't be that. And the recent event logs show it's still the NVIDIA thing crashing, so yeah. think I just hold on to everything else I have right now, though. Don't have a lot of bank space. Let me double check if Ravager meat is a crafting thing. Yeah, it's used for a Ravager dog. Which you can buy it in Hellfire Peninsula. Oh. Interesting. You just buy it 100 old. Okay. Apparently the innkeeper sells it. Got it. Cool.
The reckoning is at hand.
Okay, I think we just fly back now. Yeah.
Where would you like to fly to?
Remember.
Oh, there it goes again. Just crashed. Not nearly as long as the crash as last time, though. You can't hear it, cause, what? I'm not transmitting my system sounds through the stream. But I can definitely hear, like, the driver disconnection sound. Also, I just noticed this vagrant, quote unquote vagrant, that's her name, right? The hey lady, got some money? I got 5 kids to feed. I don't know how many people will know this here in chat, but I am 90% sure that's a reference to Total Recall. There's the mutant that's the taxi driver on Mars that's helping out, spoilers, helping out the main character. And they, multiple times during the show, they say, I got 5 kids to feed. So maybe it was 4, but I remember that was a whole thing. Oh yeah, birds. Do you need to be fed though? It sounds like you had the food back. Blah. You have the food situation pat down. But yes, pyrotosis, yeah. I mean, what's it called? Oh my god, my brain right now. Total Recall is one of my favorite movies. It's just a great cheesy movie, sci-fi, with some great acting. And it's got like that 80s vibe. Love it. Oh, crashed again. Cool. Plus, it has my quote-unquote husband. Like, Pete Schwarzenegger. He's too old for me now, but Looking back at the old videos.
About 20 years ago, the Alliance
sir.
launched the first expedition to this world in hopes of We can only hope that, with the quieting of the ghosts of the officers, the spirits of the foot soldiers will follow. Thank you once again for your help, adventurer. See you around.
I mean, I know some food does take quite a long time to cook. So that could be fine. Like, if you're doing a brisket, that's nothing. Also, no, not Randy Quaid. Schwarzenegger. Just making that clear. But, yeah. But, like, slow cooking brisket, like, you need at least, like, what, like 18 hours for that? 16 hours? I think. Don't murder me. It's been a while since I've had to do anything brisket related. Okay. Okay, fair dozens. You got me. Interesting. I'm trying to remember where I got this from. This was from Scarlet Monastery. Tempted to keep it. Nah, it's just memories. And now it's enchanting materials. I see, so nice long cook for a bird. Ha ha! Birds! It's cooking birds! Ha! Right, I mean, it can be a slow cook. To like have the juices seep into it with like the stuffing and whatnot, right? But I haven't cooked anything like that in a while, so I could be talking out my ass on that. I'm mostly a breakfast food girl.
Horrible. Just horrible.
Hurry back!
In order to have great cuisine, you need to have great ingredients. And these eggs look great. I just finished cleaning off my frying pan. So you're more than welcome to join me for a meal. Those eggs are superb. But what do you say we kick it up another notch? A side of bacon would round out the meal perfectly, and I know just where to get it. This place is littered with hellbores. Of course, there's no one here to inspect and tenderize the meat, but we're in luck. This wasn't made for use on pork, but cooking is as much about improvisation as anything else.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna purify the hellbore meat. It took me a second to realize what was going on there, birds. But I get it now. Because of filters, probably. But I mean, that's how you do it, right? Also, I don't have my Voidwalker, I just realized.
Too far away.
There we go. Tender and juicy, huh?
I need a target.
The Fell Reaper's coming right for me again. Okay, we're good.
Get closer.
Although, I am curious now on the butter situation. Is it supposed to be frozen? Like, is it better frozen because it takes longer to melt during the slow bake? Or would it be better if it was more, like room temp? Or even just refrigerated? I guess if it's too warm, it'll be too mushy and it won't, like, you can't shove it up without it just, kind of like breaking apart, right? I guess that makes sense. I did, apparently. I'm not sure if you sent anything else or just that you asked for this. 'Cause that's all I see, but it did remind me. I did watch the breaking the YouTube encoder video you had linked Flash chat, and that was really cool. I enjoyed that. Oh, someone angered the Fell Reaper. Let's see, is there a corpse? Maybe this one. It's possible. Let me try something here. Checking. Oh, let me check. This button. Boom. Now. Eh. Oh, that's fine. Let me refresh. Maybe it's too late for me to see it. I turned on the ability for me to see moderation activity. But I guess it's only moving forward, not retroactive. I guess, if you want, we could try to send it over Discord or something, though. YouTube can't stop you there.
Out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Look at this cute little scorpion. Little cutie. Anyway. Okay, that one went through this time. At least I see it this time. No, I see that one. And it doesn't seem to, like, indicate moderator activity. So, I think we're good. But I see what you said. That would be a horrible problem to have. It would be unfortunate all around. I see. I think you said you use Discord though, right? 'Cause that's how you have your movie nights. I think. I see. One of the few cases you want it cold. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's all the quest here.
Hurry back!
Hellbore, that other white meat. Funny.
This looks edible, if spiced properly. Just don't tell Screed where his breakfast came from, okay? Screed likes to say his flying is as smooth as butter. I think Butterfinger is more like it. Take a look at the wreckage over there. He calls it a rough landing. Sure, we got shot at, but I'd be willing to cut him a little more slack if he didn't brag about his piloting skills so often. I think I'm going to make him a batch of wings to drive the point home. To the east, in the Valley of Bones, you'll find bone stripper buzzards. Their wings are plump, juicy, and perfect for my needs.
Plump, juicy, and perfect. Yes. I'll get an actual cooking recipe, which is good. Because then I can actually level up cooking out here. But I have to catch up somehow. I have to just buy like a bunch of bear meat or something. Because I'm not sure when I can even cook. To make sure I get to 300, I have to pick up some more recipes probably. Let's put that on the to-do list. Yeah, and then there's also the, damn, never mind. The Dark Portal, there it is. Oh, I am miserable. Oh, here we go. I do appreciate, or again, I like, quest design-wise, how they keep, oh, Jesus. Is that person okay? Yeah, they are, okay. My brain just completely died. Oh, I like how they bring people back to the same place for questing. So it kind of keeps the population around the same areas. But also, yes, words are fun. Communication is difficult, but words are fun.
I don't have a target.
I get these plump buzzard wings. Oh, fuck. I also just noticed they have two heads. I wonder if they're all like that. Something tells me this mage is gonna not let me do this quest. Oh look, someone's corpse. There we go. I think it's orc. I don't think because it's not troll. Trolls don't have shoes. But yeah, this guy is totally AoE farming. Hopefully there's enough scraps for me. I guess random question, is the chicken for tonight or is it for like tomorrow? Okay, apparently there's Kibler bits. It might be a hunter only thing, I don't know. Anyways. I see. What's the other half for? Or like, what are you gonna do with the other half?
That spell isn't ready yet.
How does one make mashed potatoes and corn out of half a chicken? Unless you're doing some kind of alchemy thing going on here. Okay, but I guess my question still, I'm still curious on what the other half of chicken's gonna be used for. Or just straight chicken. Not like that gay chicken. Well, obviously, that's why I'm curious on what you're gonna do with it.
It's too far away.
That still doesn't say what you're doing with the chicken. Oh, driver crash. I'm back. Okay, cool. Not too long this time. Also, I can make the silly joke of the add-ons with, are you gonna have questy with your chicken? What about details? Maybe you're gonna have gather mate for your chicken. That's such a stupid joke, I'm sorry. don't know if all of these are coming through on stream. But just right here, there's like 3 corpses. There's one right here, one over there, and one over here. And then there's that one over here. Valley of Bones definitely keeps up its name. Oh crap, there's another one right here too. Feels like the drop rate's been kind of low on this. Trying to understand that sentence. Stop fighting them. I keep having to change my number to point out one you miss. So are you keeping track of corpses I'm missing? Also, hi, Rains. Raisin? How do you pronounce that? It's almost like reason? Raisin? Sorry if I'm butchering that. I'm trying, I swear. So like resin. Oh. I don't know if that's the reference or just a coincidence in the name. I guess it depends on how fast you power through the early levels and like what you're looking to get out of it. Cause if your like explicit desire is to do endgame raids, I imagine at this point you would have to like level up quickly. Not like quickly, but like actually like push yourself to level up quickly early on, right? And not even like a horribly strong way, I guess. Just how I play would not be how you would want to play in that regard. Cause I like to just chill out, enjoy the quest lines, the areas, stuff like that.
Still recharging.
And if you're into that, then it doesn't really matter. Because you can't get like too late in that regard, at least currently. But yeah, so like from my understanding, you would probably just like, you know, want to prioritize leveling quicker. Because from my understanding with TBC, it got faster. There's also technically the level boost. But I don't know if I care for that. I personally would probably never buy a boost on TBC myself, but I can see that it has a purpose. Because like if you're already familiar with like your class in some capacity, you don't lose much by doing the boost. You just lose your money, right? Your IRL money. Right, that's why I was just like, I don't know. But like in theory, if you're familiar with the class, it does get you to TBC level to start leveling up. I think one of my viewers was leveling up that way. So I guess like it just depends, right? Because as far as I'm aware, we're gonna stay in TBC until like December at least, probably. So like we still have like 6 months, right? And as far as I'm aware, I don't think every phase is open yet. I still think they're doing phases. So like raids haven't been released yet, right, in this server. Some of them, anyways. Mm-hmm. I see. I mean, there's also a difference between you played a class before, but you're kind of rusty on it, right? And never playing the class before and being unsure of how it plays. And that's why I said, like, if you know you enjoy the class and the mechanics, then it's not a bad pick. Because you have to know you're gonna play it, in that sense. Unless you're just rich. In that case, then, like, whatever. Give Blizzard your money, I guess. And it doesn't really matter, because it's your money. And if it doesn't bother you because you have lots of money, then whatever. It's just a cost of business at that point.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
Ravager eggs. Bam. Hellboar bacon. Bam. Buzzard wings. Bam, bam. What a great meal. You've really got to try it.
Hurry back.
Cool. I now have that recipe. I am rapidly running out of space, though. Okay, I think it's good for now. Not really. I'm mostly just doing whatever I want. I'm not explicitly, like, avoiding leveling or whatever. But if I get distracted, I'm just gonna get distracted. Okay, I have a couple of things I can do here. We can just go through honor hold. I struggle to say the name every time. Honor hold. There we go. To sell stuff, and then we'll go check out this quest and see if it's related here. I think at most for like leveling guidance, I just kind of like check what zones might be appropriate for my level versus like explicit quest lines and stuff like that. There are. It's just like they come and go, depends on the areas. Like earlier there were a bunch of people over here. I was contesting them for the birds, right? The buzzards. I was fighting ravagers down here and void walkers, and there were multiple people grinding those constantly. The other thing to consider is, I don't know if you're familiar with this, if it was the same before, but they have what's called layers now. Even though we're all on one mega server, right? Quote unquote mega, not like mega server, I guess. Like everyone on the US server are all like on the same quote unquote server, right? But they have different layers to minimize the load for people in the zone. So like there could be so many more people here that I just don't see them because we're in layers, if that makes sense. They come and go.
Sid's the name.
Just
it's
like
nice to see some new faces around here. What can I do you for?
just like my ex. Let's sell all this. Okay, they have a... We're supposed to be... a recipe here. Maybe it's this guy.
Have you honed your skills enough to learn what I have to teach?
No. Hold on.
Go with honor, friend.
Is it not
Sid's
you?
the name. It's nice to see some new faces around here.
Oh,
What can
right there.
do
I
you
missed
for?
it. Duh. Okay. I can come back for that whenever I'm at 300. I have played Shaman in the past. Let's say 2010, 2009 or something like that. I do want to play a Draenei Shaman though. I want to do a Resto Shaman. I also want to do a Blood Elf Hunter. But, yeah. Other direction. I need to go this way. I mean, for me, that's kind of the cool part, I guess. Like, if you want to, you can just kind of test them out, right? And see how they play. That will take some time, but it is, like, the one way to 100% sure, like, get a good test for it. Otherwise, depending on like what you enjoy, I may be able to help like direct into certain classes. Or suggest at the least. This guy's drinking at the outhouse. Funny.
Expedition Point is the Alliance's closest point of contact with elite. Glad to meet you, soldier. Enough chatting. Now listen up, I have a vital mission for you, and I want you to succeed and survive. You'll find the Legion front to our northeast and spaced along it are portals used to gather reinforcements from throughout Outlet. We adventure are going to destroy those portals. Take this primer, designed in Area 52. It uses the demon's own power as an explosive device. Defeat Legion forces around portals Grim and Callous to gather demonic runestones. Use the primer to detonate the stones inside the portals. Then watch the fireworks. So, adventurer, and return to me when your mission is complete.
I guess I'm going into a portal, and then I blow up the portal, and then I get out of the portal before it blows up. I think I got that. I see, from what I heard, Retribution Paladin's better in TBC, than it was in, like, original WoW. Like, apparently it wasn't even, like, really viable in classic WoW, like, by itself. But in TBC, they got buffs that make them viable, from what I've heard. Because I was considering one as well. And I was considering a Blood Elf Paladin. But I'm gonna be real, the female Blood Elf Paladin, or at least the Blood Elf, the way they hold the shields is absolutely stupid. I cannot handle that. They literally have, like, their right hand out with the weapon, and the shield's in the left hand, behind them. Like, what? I cannot have that. But yeah, apparently Retribution is an option. From my understanding, warriors are just, like, still pretty good. I've never done a warrior. That's a lie. I've done a protection warrior. Like, on Cataclysm. But I don't really have anything to say about warriors. I don't have much experience with them. But I've heard that they're still pretty good. Honestly, I have no idea, Resin. I think so, right? It would make sense. But I also probably want a tank as a paladin. So, I mean, like, it just depends. But I guess to your point, if I would never use a shield on a Retribution Paladin, but I could get over it. Rogues are interesting. I like rogues, but it is kind of a unique playstyle. Because if I remember correctly, like, you're expected to do CC stuff. Which isn't horrible, but, like, you have to, like, get into it, right? Because you're gonna want to kick people casting spells at, like, the right times. And there's, like, stats and stuff like that to, like, mitigate how many enemies you're fighting at once and stuff like that.
That spell isn't ready.
I like it. I have an orc that I got to, like, 34 or something. I was gonna keep going, but I've just been working on my warlock ever since I came back. What else is melee? Is that it? Paladin, rogue, warrior. I think so, because, like, Hunter has a melee weapon, but they're not melee. I'm gonna be real with you. But I think think that's it. I guess Shaman too. That you said Shaman. And apparently Shaman's pretty good. I remember having a fun time leveling that. Cause I think I dual spec'd into Elemental and Restoration. And that way my solo leveling wasn't too bad. Or too slow, rather. I don't know if there's a world where I can sneak past either of these two. No. At least I only pulled this one.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Okay, not too bad here. Are you using the item that shortens combat trigger distance? I have an item that does that. Are you talking about this one? That reduces threat? That doesn't reduce my range of threat. It reduces the amount of threat I generate. So it doesn't stop things from, like, targeting me and, like, being aggroed in that regard. But, like, say for example, I'm doing so much damage, I'm pulling the threat away from my Voidwalker. This would help with that. So that way, like, I can keep doing the damage without pulling as much aggro. But, like, it won't stop it from the initial pull. What's interesting is it only has like a 5-minute cooldown, so like it's definitely something you can use often in like a dungeon, not just like once or twice. No, I am not Australian. I do know I have weird ass hours though. So I understand why you might think that. Yeah, I guess I don't know what it sounds like, but yeah, I am American. I guess I am. It is interesting. I don't know how it sounds accented, like what makes it sound American. But I don't know. If you can enlighten me, I'd love to know, but It's more of just like I'm curious than anything. Yeah, and the funny thing about that is I'm technically third shift at my work as well. Even though I work somewhat normal hours.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh shit, eyeball! How dare you try helping my playthings! The orcs in my citadel will drink your blood and devour you. Oh shit. No, that's it, okay. I thought I was gonna have to fight the eyeball. Uh-oh. A poke spell. Like poke or poke. So now like there's like the poke food. Can I say water? Yes, I can say water. Water, water, water. I drink the water because I'm thirsty and the water is fresh. It's nice ice cold water that is delicious and crisp. Crisp ice cold water. Okay. Bruh! No! No!
I can't use that item yet. Not enough mana.
Oh shh! I just pulled some more.
My mana is low.
This is it. Oh, this is it. Yep. I think I'm still gonna pull these when I resurrect. Oh, I see. Poke the eyeball. I see. Okay. And I see resin. The R. Like harder. Ooh, what's another one? Builder. Order. Warlock. Okay, luckily somehow I didn't pull these. I'll take it. Okay. I probably could have ran it a little bit better and held it off, but because like I was gonna sacrifice them when they were super low. I stopped paying attention. That was my bad. I won't. Don't worry. But what? The fear was a risk. I could have tried to just deal with it, but the fear had them go over here and pull the others, and then that was it. Is it like a silent R? Like how we have the silent E, a silent R? both of you at the same time, Wada. Well, we do have a restaurant here, Whataburger. Instead of Whataburger, it's Whataburger. So funny how that kind of correlates.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I was about to try going that way again, and I just remembered there's a whole bunch of wolves in here. And I do not want to deal with that, so we'll go this way.
That's still recharging.
That's definitely a Draenei corpse right there. What's this one? I think this is a Blood Elf corpse. This is a dwarf corpse. Skeleton. It's hard to pick, I know. I guess, do you care about mana? Like, because like the resource options you have is like fury, mana, and then energy for the rogue. Also, I guess technically, you could do a druid. There's the feral druid. That's technically melee, right? Also, it's okay. That's not something they can choose to identify. That is what it is. And I'm an expert. I have been tracking skeletons and corpses since like level 10. I have a pretty good understanding of them. I get your joke. But technically... Right, I always catch up with them birds. That's why they don't get far. But like, mechanically, in-game, there's only specific models for specific corpse types, right? So after a certain point, you can just well, if they're alive, they can tell me. But I'm just going off of what I can see, what data I have available with me. Also, I don't think it works that way, but I get your joke. And look, I'm inclusive as all hell, so I get it. Yeah, I know, as soon as I was saying it, I was just like, this doesn't sound exactly accurate.
How do you like the war, adventurer? Just remember why we're here. That makes the fighting and the dying a lot easier. You've done it. Mork is slain. Now we have a fighting chance against the fell orc beasts. Thank you, adventurer. Your aid to the war effort here is beyond measure. Adventurer.
But it's like, look, like mechanically in the game, there are
now you
explicit
on your
models,
mission in
and
Zefgor.
whenever individuals of certain body
I
types
received news
die,
of my commanding officer,
they always
Colonel
have the
Jules.
same
He was stricken
skeleton
with a
model.
demonic corruption while
So-
fighting near the Gorgaz outpost, and his situation
We're
has
just
grown
talking about
very
game
bad.
mechanics
You have
here.
made such great gains for us against the fell orcs. Your strength in battle is without question. Is your spirit just as strong? Please return to Honor Hold and speak with Klaatu in an upper room at the Honor Hold Inn.
There's also, side tangent, there's this Wowhead article page. That has the explicit model information for skeletons. It's called the Field Guide Survival to Identifying, like, skeletons or, hold on. I'll just show you. Oh, my keyboard had something happen weird. Okay. Field Guide to Skeletons of Azeroth. There you go. Just like, is it facing down? Is it facing up? Is it facing to the side? All sorts of cool data. And I don't think it has any of, like, the new factions, but yeah. It has everything up to, like, the Pandaren. What? What makes that sexual? Like, definitely, hold on.
What can I do?
Definitely into necromancy, witchcraft. Yeah, they like a... Oh my god, I'm gonna regret this. But yes, I do appreciate Pretty Bone, and I need to see all the staffs and rods. Birds is probably highly aware of that at this point. I mean, you look at my bank, and I have like 6 wands in there, 2 staffs. I'm just trying to get a good understanding of the subject matter.
May the light guide you, adventurer.
Look, if I need some fun resin, I'll bring out Thilamos, okay? Cause he's my party guy. And just to show you, here he is. This is... God, I'm about to say stuff's gonna get me banned. This is Thilamos, one of my best friends. Some might say we're roommates.
Yes, it is true. Colonel Jules's situation has grown much worse these past days. Ankarag Barada is busy praying for him. Let us hope he may be cured.
Is this where we have the flying skeletons and stuff?
Remember the lessons of the past.
Also, my driver just crashed. Okay, we're back. He likes it though. Interesting. It may have been at, like, the weird transitionary moment in the animations, because if I like double down, it won't like restart it. So maybe there was another animation in the way, but Resin, he likes it like that. Okay, don't
Colonel
judge.
Jules was cursed in a battle near the Gorgaz outpost, a haunt for shattered hand-fell orcs. My master Barada works feverishly to cure the poor human, but he needs help. The Colonel's tormented spirit seeks peace, and his path to peace is, I fear, a path of vengeance. Take this anchorite relic to Gorgaz outpost. Place it upon the ground near shattered hand orcs and defeat them. This will release their fell spirits. You must slay those fell spirits for Jules' own spirit's recovery. Anchorite Barada
He said
plans
spirits
to
so many
exorcise the
times.
corruption from Colonel Jules, and will require an assistant for the task. Such an assistant must be prepared. I'm ashamed to admit that my prayer beads were lost in Honorhold's courtyard. I believe the dog Fei stole them and buried them, but I do not know where. If you speak with his master
Again,
warrant
obviously,
officer
grow as a
Tracy
person,
Proudwell,
but never change.
perhaps she will know where Fei hides his stolen treasures.
Good health, long life.
I did not pay attention to the last one. Digging for prayer beads. Oh, there's supposed to be someone here to talk to. God bless, birds. God bless. You know what I meant, but you got me.
Have you honed your skills enough to learn what I have to teach?
Do I not talk to this guy? No. Warrant offer Tracy Proudmore. Where the hell is this person? They're somewhere outside. Okay. Oh, right here. I need a dog treat. Okay.
For years, Honorhold has stood against the horrors of Hellfire Peninsula. Now that the portal has reopened and aid streams in from Azeroth, perhaps this bloody stalemate will end. Oh no! My Fei would never take someone else's things. He's a good dog. He just needs attention sometimes. If you give him a treat, then you see.
How do I give him a treat?
See you around.
Did the quest tell me how to do that?
What can I do for you?
Okay, I have to buy these, I guess. A silken thread and Maiden's English. Mirror that down. Here we go. No. I don't have enough subscribers yet. YouTube doesn't want to give me money. Technically. I think I need to get to like 500 subscribers. And then have like so much content viewed over the past 300 days or something like that. I'm not terribly far, but I'm not there yet. Oh, fuck. I haven't seen Matthew in like a week. If you really want to give me some donations, I'm sure we can figure something out. But for now, nothing in YouTube, unfortunately. Does that fit? It fits. Okay, cool.
Farewell.
Can I sell stuff to you? Yes.
Safe travels.
Okay, I have a decent amount of money right now. There is a world where I purchased a dual spec so I can get a Thilgard spec. But I do need to get new spells. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm excited. Let's clean this off. I don't care for that. I'm level 60. I can do the Dread Steed quest. So, what I want to do next is... it's a force of habit, birds. But... maybe we look at something up a Patreon or something. For now, just subscribing and liking my content. Like liking the videos, and subscribing will help. Because, one, the likes help with the algorithm. And then the subscribes will let you know when I'm streaming, right? But also, it'll help me get to that 500 number. That'll allow, like, super chats and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that for now. Like, if we really want to, I'm sure we can figure something out. Because I won't say no to money, but at the same time, I'm in it for the fun, not the money. Awesome. Love it. Thanks for both y'all. With that though, I know you are enjoying it, Resin, but I'm sorry that... Okay, it must have been someone else. Maybe it was Ixie or Pyritosis, but I appreciate it, birds. I definitely appreciate your love and help there. But what I was saying earlier, I'm sorry, Resin, that you kind of come in at the end here, but it is like 5 in the morning for me. I'm okay with that because it's the weekend, but I think this is where I'm gonna have to call it for the night. Go ahead and get this going up here. I do want to keep streaming, so I'm gonna be kind of busy tomorrow. I have a bunch of errands to run, and then I need to start packing, because I am moving in like less than a month, so I need to actually do something about that. But it's Jesus Christ, birds. Uh, but so yeah, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. If I am unable to stream tomorrow, I will do Sundays, so keep an eye out. Hopefully my ISP doesn't rip my chain this weekend and I can keep it up. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, but if not, I'll see y'all like Sunday or Monday. So, if it's daytime, have a good day. If it's nighttime, have a good evening. And I'll see you all next time, Resin and Birds, and everyone else lurking. Have a good one. Bye!
You